They said Samson was born with fire in his bones. A boy who could run faster than fear, kick harder than pain, and smile in the face of pressure. He wasn't just gifted, he was chosen. But the problem with gifts is that they attract noise before they mature into purpose. He had the kind of talent that could turn street dust into gold. Yet, when fame came knocking, he opened the door too wide. And when the lights shone brightest, he couldn't see the shadows standing right behind him. This is the story of a Lagos boy who had everything: skill, strength, and a mother's prayers, until he traded grace for glitter. But thank God, grace doesn't retire when we fall. This is Samson, strength misused. Stay with me as we discover his journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, so you will not miss out in our next thrilling video. If you ever walked through Lagos Island on a Saturday morning, you'd know the smell: fresh akara frying, bus conductors shouting, and somewhere behind St. Gregory's Field, a football spinning like destiny in the air. That's where Samson grew up, barefoot on concrete, dribbling between gutter lines and life lessons. Everyone called him Ball Prophet because every time he touched the ball, it looked like he had a covenant with it. Samson, pass na. No be me go past this glory today, Tunde, he'd shout, laughing, body swerving like a whisper. He played for passion. Not for money. Not for fame. Just for that moment when the ball kissed the back of the net and the world screamed his name. By 17, scouts started showing up, clubs from Lagos, even one from Enugu. By 20, he was the face of a major football academy. And by 22, he signed a professional deal with a local league club. He was now the pride of Lagos Island. Billboards, interviews, Instagram followers exploding overnight. His smile sold jerseys. His goals sold dreams. Mema would sit at home, watching his highlights on NTA, tears filling her eyes. Samson, she'd whisper in Yoruba, Ma fi agbara rise air. Don't use your strength for play. Use it for purpose. He'd laugh, hug her, and say, Mama, relax. God day my side. He meant it. But fame has a way of whispering louder than faith. Soon, it wasn't just football fans that noticed him, it was influencers, music stars, and nightlife promoters. Every week, a new invitation came: Samson, pull up for Vibe Lounge this Friday. We go celebrate you proper. He resisted at first. Until one day, after scoring a hat-trick at the National Stadium, his teammates shouted, Guy, no dull. We go pop something tonight. And that night, he met Delilah. Not the Delilah of the Bible. This one wore a glittering gold dress that shimmered like sin under club lights. She was smart, confident, and knew how to make even silence sound seductive. She called him Golden Boy. And for the first time, he liked a name more than the one God gave him. One party became two. Two became a lifestyle. And soon, the boy who once knelt to pray before matches was now taking shots before games. He told himself he was in control. But sin always starts with confidence and ends with consequences. The signs came quietly. Late for training. Skipping gym. Arguing with coaches. Ignoring calls from Mema. He still played well enough to stay in the squad, but the glow was fading. His coach, Mr. Ajayi, called him in one day. Samson, he said, you are too talented to waste it on nightlife. Lagos will hail you today and forget you tomorrow. Samson smiled. Coach, I'm just enjoying life small. I got this. Ajayi sighed. No, my boy. You don't got this. Life only gives you what you got. But he didn't listen. He was trending. Endorsements rolling in. He had over 200,000 Instagram followers and a new Benz parked outside his Lekki apartment. He had everything, except peace. Because when the noise fades, every man must face the mirror, and the mirror tells no lies. One night, Mama came visiting. She saw the bottles, the empty promises, and the empty eyes of her son. "Samson," she said, sitting quietly on the couch, "I prayed for a man of purpose, not a celebrity of confusion." "Mama, I beg, don't start. I'm just living my life. You should be proud." "I am proud," she said softly. "But I'm also scared. The devil doesn't fight empty vessels. You have oil on your head, and oil attracts fire." He turned away, pretending not to hear. "Mama, relax. I'm still strong." She looked at him, sighed deeply, and whispered, "Even strong men fall when they stop kneeling." It was a Friday. Samson just got news that a European scout was in town. He needed to perform well at Sunday's game. But that same night, Delilah texted, "Babe, come out tonight. Big Artists Day perform. It's gonna be mad fun." Face throwing a kiss. He hesitated. Then Fame whispered again, "Just one night won't kill you." At Club Mirage in Victoria Island, the lights were loud, the beats aggressive, and the air smelled of money and mistakes. Delilah wrapped her arm around him, smiling as flashes from phones captured their every move. A drink, a dance, a decision. He woke up the next morning, head pounding, phone buzzing, headache louder than conscience. His coach had called 12 times. The team bus had left for training. He was in trouble. The headlines hit Twitter by noon. Star player Samson spotted drunk in club hours before training. Is Lagos Golden Boy losing it? The same fans who worshipped him now turned on him. Comments flooded in. He's finished. Another wasted talent. Typical Nigerian star, famed on and to head. For the first time, Samson didn't want to check his phone. He sat alone, lights off, Fame fading, hearing Mama's words echo like thunder. Even strong men fall when they stop kneeling. The suspension came a week later. He was benched indefinitely. Sponsors withdrew deals. Delilah stopped replying his texts. She had found a new star to orbit. And just like that, Lagos moved on. He tried to fight back. Trained alone. Posted motivational quotes online to prove he was okay. But depression doesn't reply to hashtags. The night he lost everything, rain poured like judgment over the city. He sat in his car near the National Stadium, engine off, tears mixing with the storm outside. "I just wanted to make it," he whispered. "I just wanted to be seen." He didn't know when a hand tapped on his window. An old man, barefoot, holding an umbrella. "Brother," the man said softly, "the same God that gave you strength can give you sense." Samson blinked. "What did you say?" "I said, strength without purpose is self-destruction. You can rise again, but only if you bend first." Before Samson could respond, the man was gone, swallowed by the rain. He sat there in silence, heartbreaking, but something flickered inside him again, hope. Weeks later, after a failed trial and more rejections, he found himself wandering into a small building near Surulere. A banner hung outside. Grace Rehabilitation and Redemption Center, where broken men find God again. He entered. Inside, men sat in a circle, ex-addicts, ex-players, ex-somethings. A pastor stood at the front, Bible in hand. Today, the pastor said, we talk about Samson, the man who lost his strength to pleasure, but found purpose in surrender. Samson froze. Was God mocking him? Or calling him? The pastor continued, God's mercy doesn't expire. Even if your name is Samson, you can rise again, but this time, not to perform, but to fulfill purpose. That day, he broke. He fell to his knees. Tears spilled freely, years of pride melting into prayer. He didn't just repent. He surrendered.